see that comparison? Can Philip Lindsay be like a work impact player?
Oh, I never thought about that, but you know, they're both very talented and explosive. Trying to think back to Warwick's strengths. You know, what we like about Philip, you know, is that he just works hard every day. We can expect a full day's work from him each and every time we're out on the field, and catching the ball, running the ball, special teams. He's just someone you can count on.
When did you realize that Philip Lindsay was going to have this much of an impact in the offense?
Well, we've just had one game, and he had a great one, so we're hoping for many more. So we're not going to get ahead of ourselves in any regard.
When Derek Carr praised you and his work with you, says you obviously you have a friendship still, but when he watches your offense, he sees familiarity. Do you have to tweak anything or change anything when you play coach against a team where with the quarterback still there you work closely with in terms of are you audible or signals you have to tweak stuff?
Well, I think we're always trying to protect our trade secrets, so we want to do a good job of protecting our signals or our code words or our formations or our tendencies. That's an ongoing challenge week in and week out.
How much does not having Khalil Mack, does that change your game plan of facing the Raiders?
A little bit, but they still have you know, Bruce Irvin, and they've got some young guys. Arden Key is playing well. We know Frosty Rucker is going to be a handful. We don't like that matchup at all. So we've got some things to account for so those guys don't wreck the game.
What do you think Royce ran? Royce ran?
Yeah, Royce did well. Royce is solid for us. Royce is someone, again, that we trust. Young guy, and he's just you know, done a super job day in and day out, so we feel like we can trust him, we can count on him.
How did you feel Jake left in?
Trying to think back. Kind of shifted gears since Sunday. Jake did well. Jake hung in there and battled. Some big defensive ends again. When we play these teams that don't necessarily have Sam linebackers on the line, but defensive ends, that's tough, long day for tight ends, especially when we don't have 270, 280-pound tight ends. These guys are 240 to 250, so those are long days for tight ends when we play fronts like we're going to see Sunday and like we did last Sunday.
Oakland's added a ton of veterans on their defense. Do you see them leading the way in terms of lining up correctly and running a lot of different stuff?
Yeah, they've got some good experience. You know, Leon, there's nickel guy, of course, was in Cincinnati, and Reggie was there also. So those guys know Paulie's system, and they're definitely sound. They know what they're doing. They've got a good defense. We're going to have to play our style to have any type of success against them. You know, and our style is a rugged style. We got to play rugged. We've got a rugged group. We're not very fancy, and as we saw the other day, we've got some rough spots. We're rough around the edges. We're going to have to overcome a lot, but I think we can do that as long as we play rugged.
Casey was saying, I think it was Monday, that shots called doesn't necessarily mean shots taken. Is that the message, a reminder? But you never lost confidence in the way you called the game for him. But a reminder to him, like, hey, you don't have, if it's not there.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I think it was Joe Gibbs who told me that when I was a young coach, younger. You know, a good quarterback knows what to do when it's there, but the great ones know what to do when it's not there. And that's where we've just got to get in our system. We're just scratching the surface. So has Case got enough turns at these concepts to know what to do when it's not there? Probably not. And so it's a learning on the fly. A couple of those looks in the game on Sunday you'd never seen before because it's just the first off season we've ever had running these concepts.
How long does that take for a new quarterback in a new system?
Well, that's one thing that we got to do a good job as coaches is not giving them too much so we can get enough repetitive turns and not have 50,000 plays, but maybe 50, so we can get enough turns where they know what to do when it's not there. Thank you.
Thanks.